Alright, let's get started. Ready? You're really too close. You'd be getting decimated by bullseyes if you were only firing at a single target, besides you almost just ran into the mountain. Alright. Alright, this is where we begin the surprise test portion. So basically what we do for the surprise test is I tell you that I'm coming back, and I'm gonna hide in the buildings. I bring a havoc, see how you react when you're ambushed. So we're gonna go ahead and start that now. As soon as I find out wherever you are. There you are. Oh, come on. Oh, DC. Aiming in the wrong place. Come on, Baker. Don't let me beat you, Baker. Come on. Don't let me beat you. Ooh. You're kind of desyncing a little bit. I'm trying to get used to it. Come on. Don't let me, of all people, beat you, Baker. You're lasting longer than most. Oh, there you go. Alright, so next portion is a more difficult version of point bombing, where I'm going to be hiding in the village buildings, and you're going to have to take me out there. Yeah, you're getting way too close, because remember, this is a DZ scenario, or a CZ scenario, and there's going to be other enemies. So, if you're getting close to kill one enemy, the other ones are going to be swimming around you. Alright, now we are going to move on to the last part of the test. I'm gonna ambush you from up high. You're not gonna expect it. There he is. Alright, we're just gonna redo that again. let's not have that happen again. Alright. Well, the idea is that it should be a surprise. You're not supposed to know it's coming. Because that ruins the point of it. You're much better at this than other pilots because you know what to do in this scenario. You're backing away and rising up while I'm rising, and that's a very good skill. Come on, Baker. You're good at evading, but you need to learn how to fire back in these situations. Because all you're doing is just evading me, and then I'm doing damage while you're not. I don't think you fully understand hit sync, where you have to hit me on my screen for it to do damage. That's the way that autocannon and rockets hit sync work. But on RLS, you have, if you're in close range, minigun hit sync. It's synced for you and your opponent. So you got to learn to play the rockets and the autocannons. Like that's the skill to being a pilot. If you're in a dogfight, you got to learn to play the hit sync so that if your opponent has higher ping than you, you're gonna need to fire farther ahead. So that's why when you look back on the dogfighting tape, I was firing a few meters on top of you, because you would move up into the bullets, and then I wouldn't be hitting you on my screen, but for you would see the bullets hitting you and you'd take the damage. It's kind of a hard concept to grasp, but you just have to kind of get used to it and play with it. I think you'll understand more when you listen to this about hit sync. Yeah, I mean you're good at evasion, but you're not very good at returning fire and playing the hit sync so that you're doing damage to me while I'm doing damage to you. Because evading will only last you so long, because basically you'll either send Leo home for repairs, or the Leo will take you down, or he'll end up hitting you. Those are basically the only three options. Or you take him down completely. So you've got four options basically. They come up from under you now. There you go. Alright, alright. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. Now I gotta do the test for you in a firebolt, because it's closest to a Topa here, and likely if you've got a Havoc and a Topa and a Leo is going to go after one of them, it's going to go after the Topa. I see, that one was good, but I mean I was flying straight at you, so that makes it kind of easy. Ooh! Where in the world did you go? Oh, there you are. That's not good for me. There you are. The best way you can get a view of the hit sync is if we do it in G9s. That's when you'll really see, because uh, the autocannons basically as soon as you fire, you hit your target. So, I don't know how to explain it really. If you watch and you just if you I lost my train of thought. Yeah, if you're watching and you fire far enough ahead, because the big thing you've got to account for, the reason the sync is off is because you have to count for ping. So if my ping is probably about the same as yours. My ping is 121 and yours is 173. So they're similar. So basically, you have to account for almost 300 ping. So basically, you'd have to fire X meters ahead of me in order to hit me on my screen, or vice versa for me to hit you. It's a complicated system, and I wish that the game developers were able to make everything sync equally like they do in most other games, but since it wasn't actually built into the base game, it was a mod, it just wasn't really possible. Oh yeah. What? What just happened? Alright, generally what you need to work on is your point bombing. Everything else looked really good. The dogfight, uh, never slow down. If you're above someone, never drop down unless they are actually dropping. Because that's how I got back up on top of you, and I was able to just get hits, because with the way you have to sink rockets, you have to fire way above them. Let's see, can I land before the end of the runway? Let's try. Alright, let me pull up your score sheet here so you can see. However I do this, edit, no, add window count. Are you stupid? I think you're stupid. Oh, why isn't this working? Alright, let me show you how I will edit your score sheet. So there's the overall leaderboard. Let me sort this. There we go. And then Michael, let's see. Since you killed me but you're really close, I'm gonna give you a 15 on that. Dogfighting, I'm gonna go 22 because there's some room for improvement. Surprise test, you reacted pretty well, but you lost, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you a 20 there. Plane evasion, I'm gonna give you a full credit for that one. So, let's see, the final total is 15, 22, 20, 25. Alright, look at that. Alright, good work.